AFTV from Dan Aziz to Dan Potts.
Little bit of a.
Can you fight though?
Listen, I ain't fighting him. I'll tell you that now, I ain't fighting him. But I'll tell you what I saw today was some fight, that's for sure. This is a fantastic performance. And to be fair, what I've got to big up first is the atmosphere here, mate. Because I thought with a cagey performance like that, I thought these guys were electric today. Our fan base were outstanding, and I think the stadium was rocking, you know.
Great point, because obviously the tactics and everything by Arsenal today were different. They look to slow it down sometimes. They look to try to bring, City onto us from the back. And sometimes you watch that, you think, oh, come on, get rid of it. But the fans understood what was going on. They understood the tactics. They understood what we was up against. And like you said, they really stood behind the team.
Listen, we got behind the boys, and to be fair, they really felt it. You could see they were absolutely superb today. 110% from every single one of them. There were some players out from Man City that they're going to talk about. We had some players out today, let's not forget that. You know what I'm saying? But one of the players that was missing today was Haaland. What happened to him? Was he not playing today? Was he not playing today? I'm telling you, big up Saliba, but big up Gabriel as well, because both of them together, we're talking about partnerships. We talk about partnerships of the last couple of years. Those two were amazing today. I saw Saliba first 10 minutes and I thought, you've had a good start, keep it up. Because the first 20, Rob, was a bit shaky. Raya was a bit shaky, the back line was a bit shaky. It was like play it out from the back, but City were making it hard for that. The lack of movement up top at times was a bit of a frustration for Raya. And I was thinking, oh, come on, don't have one of these games. But I thought the crowd were fantastic and lifted it. I've got to pick out some key performances today. I've mentioned Saliba and Gabriel, who I thought were outstanding. Declan Rice. Someone come on here and tell me why he's not worth 300 million. Because 100 million is a steal, mate. Absolute steal. Everyone was saying, oh, West Ham 120 million. Oh, no, let's just go back down. I know why they want 120 million now. This guy is unbelievable. And I keep bigging him up. Every single game, he's been one of our best players. Again today, fantastic. Absolutely superb. One of my players in the match by far. And it was hard to pick a man of the match today. It really was, man. I will say this. In midfield, I think we were all a little bit worried about the absence of Thomas Partey, but Jorginho did really well. He did really well. And I thought the substitution of Partey to come on in the last 20 was really good. But I have to ask the question, and I know we won the game, and I'll come on to that in a minute. How is Kovacic still on the pitch? How was he still on the pitch? Did you think that was a red?
I thought, well, you know what? I think the first one, you could possibly give a red for that, but the second one, you know what I mean? That is surely, we've seen other players over the past couple of weeks sent off. I think the referee just looked at the occasion and thought, I don't want to bring it down to 10 men, but that was a blatant foul.
It was, but you know what? I'm glad he didn't get sent off, because we beat them with 11. And that's all it would have been. Our Arsenal only beat us with 10 men, and we've got Rodri out, and we've got KDB out, we had Stones out who had to come on. We can talk about Saka, we can talk about Martinelli, who's the next one I want to mention. I tell you, we are so much better with Martinelli on the side, and I think everybody's realised today how much we've missed him. He was electric when he come on, and for me it was a really good move from Mikel Arteta to give him that half as well, not just fling him on with a few minutes to go. I was really brave of him. Trossard, I love Trossard, but I didn't think he was really getting too much into the game. But you could see the level was absolutely lifted when Martinelli had come on, and I know it was a bit fluky.
He's a threat, wasn't he?
Listen,
He's a
massive threat
because of his pace.
Massive threat, and I don't care that it was fluky that it went in and hit someone. I don't care. You take it. You take those. And big up the substitutions today, because Tomiyasu aerially so important. Won that aerial threat. Kai Havertz. Fair play to you. I'm not a huge fan, Rob. I can't sit there and lie to you. From what I've seen so far, I think he needs to do more. But he's got the assist today. He held the ball up well and he's laid it off. And Martinelli, fair play. Because for me, I look at Martinelli, I said this a few weeks back, I think we've got the best left winger in the league, and I stand by it. I got rinsed for it. Oh, Mitoma's better, Grealish is better, Rashford's better. I haven't seen them turn up, but I keep seeing this kid turn up. This guy, for me, the last few weeks being out, we've missed him massively. And when he went down against Everton, I thought, that's a shame. We've got some big games coming up. I need him. And we proved why he needs to be there tonight, man. But listen, I've just been told that Haaland got 0.0 XG today. Didn't get a sniff. Did not get a sniff. I mentioned it before. Man, to be honest, I can't stop bigging up William Saliba. I can't. But I have to big up Gabriel in the same light, because he gets sometimes underappreciated for how good he's been. I think Lee was saying about a Range Rover and a Rolls Royce. I kind of get what he means there. You've got one who's ball playing and is calm, the other one's a monster, and he'll absolutely have you. And that for me, Gabriel today. But when you saw the players getting up for it, the crowd were with it. Eddie had a tackle, the crowd lifted. Declan Rice, that tackle in the second half, lifted. This is a massive mentality shift here. This was huge today, Rob, to win this game. I don't care who's out. Saka was out, Rodri was out. We can talk about players that are out. Let's talk about the players that are on the pitch. For me, between Mikel Arteta and Pep, we haven't beaten them since 2015 in the league. That's too long. It had to be today, and it was, man. And that, for me now, you can talk about title races all you want. You can talk about who's in one, who's not in one yet. It's way too early to talk about that. But mentally, that has done so much for us today. And just before the international break, it was so important that we didn't have to come back to Chelsea away after a loss or even a disappointing performance. The performance was there, the fight was there, the mentality was there, the 3 points are there, and let's go and do it now on a nice run when we get back from the international break, because that, for me, is what's going to be important, how we react and come back from this. Can we continue going? Got some players to come back, hopefully, after the international break. I don't think Saka's going to be long out. So for me, mate, it's all about how we react from this and keep going now, because what we don't want to do is go and have a terrible performance against Chelsea and we forget about this one. Let's go and make this one count now, because for me, mentally, this is absolutely huge, man.
Huge.